Hello, good morning, guys. How are you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm very grateful to have you here again. And in this series again, we're going to continue our series, which is our SEO series. And by God grace, this is series one. By today's is series two. And in this series two, what I'll be teaching you is how you can actually, we're talking about how you can rank on Google front page. This whole series is all about how you can rank on Google front page. And before we talk about how you can rank on Google front page, there's a need for you to understand that okay, I need to submit my website for Google for it to inspect and for it to verify it and be able to showcase my website on their Google listing. When we're talking about what is it called? SEO is it's more than just designing a website. It is true you can design a website like this and probably people can search it online and they will see it, but that does not mean that you have submit it to Google. That does not mean that you have allowed Google to come and crawl it. That does not mean that you have given Google the permission to come and crawl your website. And that is why if you search for some website on Google, you won't see them. If you search for them on Google, you won't do what? You won't see them. Because of what? Because you have not submit it to Google to crawl. So today what we're talking about, this tutorial, this series is a step-by-step series that talk from the basic to foundation, from the basic to the advanced level, from the foundation to the top. So everything I know about SEO is what I'm going to be teaching you, and I'm going to be taking you step by step so that you won't miss any step, and because any step you miss can actually affect everything. And that is why you need to stay on this video from the beginning to the end so that you can get the accurate information I'm going to pass across to you. I hope you get what I'm trying to say now. Last week we talked about some foundation of SEO, things you need to do, how you need to get keywords, how you can get your competitors keyword, look at what they are doing and implement that on yours. Today now we'll be looking at, we'll be starting from how you can do some basic settings on your website, and at the same time how you can submit your website for Google to crawl. So the best thing is that I can't be teaching you SEO without doing a practical live training with you. So I just gonna use this site. This is the site I want to use. What I do is I just install a template and that's all. I have not even do anything, can you see? But we're gonna work on it now and see how it go. So this is a template now. I'm going to go to the first thing you need to do is, let's talk about the basic setting you need to do as an SEO expert, as an SEO expert to be. What are the things you need to do? Number one thing you need to do is that when you are designing a website for your clients and you want to rank the site for an SEO, the first thing you need to do is you need to come to your setting and do some general setting. Now, what is the importance of this general setting? This general setting are one of the things that usually help you as a web designer. It usually help a lot. It help a lot. Seriously, it help a lot. I have seen this site title and tagline alone has helped some website to gain more credibility, to gain more appearance, more visibility on Google. Yeah, in case you don't know, you can go and search for the importance of site title and tagline. You will see that they really help a lot. So now the first thing that need to come to your mind is, what am I doing? What am I doing this for? What is my purpose for this? So you need to identify your purpose. You need to identify the reason why you are doing what you are, for you to pick your site title, and your site title will determine how you are going to be visible on the internet, on Google front page. So see, and I told you earlier in the first series that please, in case you have not watched the first series, please, I will advise you to go and watch it. This is it, SEO tutorial, SEO made simple, series 1, or you can come to my playlist. You will see the SEO playlist here. This is the SEO complete tutorial. This is where I'm putting the series now. Please just check it and watch it so that you can have the understanding. Now, what are the first things you need to do is the site title. Now, for you to pick a site title, you need to identify what is the goal of this business. And that is why, as an SEO expert, when people call you for an SEO expert, okay, please guys, can you help me to set up an SEO? The first question you need to ask them is, what is the goal of your business? What do you want to achieve? What do you, even not even an SEO expert alone, as a web designer, you need to ask your clients, hello ma, hello sir, what is the goal of your website? What do you want to achieve with your website? Because we have different clients with different goals. Because you are designing an e-commerce website for client A does not mean that the goal of client A is the goal of client B, even though if they both need e-commerce websites. So having this understanding will make your client to even appreciate you, because they will see you as someone who is professional, who is not just quack or anyhow person. They will see you as someone who is responsible, who know what he or she is doing. And that is the reason why, as a web designer, you don't just limit yourself in some things. You increase your knowledge, you develop yourself on a daily basis. You stick to some people who are ahead of you and you watch them, you call them, you give them call, you ask questions. That is why I give open door for my students, so that they can have time to ask questions and ask things that they don't, that they did not understand. Because by doing this, it increased their level of understanding. I have some people I call, I ask questions, I ask them why it is, why that, so that I can increase in knowledge of in my knowledge. See, let me tell you something. What makes you different in this business is the level of your knowledge. What we are doing today is not, we're not doing it because we want people to know us. We are doing it because this is what we know and we want to impart people. See guys, if you really want to make it in this game, because this is a business and it's a game, and we have a lot of people who are professional in it, who know how to play the game. We have people who does not know how to play the game, but they have money to employ people who have to play, who know how to play the game. We have some web design company that the owner of the company does not even know web design. We have some SEO company that the owner of the SEO company does not even know anything about SEO, but the person has money to employ people who are professional. See guys, when you are professional in this, you're going to make your money. So that is why you need to give yourself knowledge, thorough knowledge. So guys, now I think I've encouraged you guys enough. Now what you need to do is, the first thing is the site title. What is your site title? How should it be? Now let me show you some things. Can you see? Let's examine some people here. Like I said here, if you look at it here, you will see that I'm still the one ranking as number one, and you see some other people. So what I did is that I actually inspect this site, and by the time I inspect them, now let's first click on it. So let's click on this guy. So when you click on this guy, you notice that when you come to his site, this is site. When you come to his site and carry your cursor to this place, you see web design in Ibadan, digital marketing in Ibadan. Now this is it. I've actually copied it out here. This guy is web design marketing in Ibadan. Now I purposely do all these things so that you can see what I'm talking about. Now let me show you something. Let me just go back and show you something. Let me click on, maybe I want to inspect my own. And I click on my property, just come to the next. Okay, let me check here first. Let me just come to this place. Ctrl C. Let me come here and paste it here. Okay. Now all I need to do is just to click here. Now see, I just want to show you secrets that many of you will not know. Though I shouldn't show you, I usually use my own side, but let me just show you secret. See, all these three guys, all these things you are seeing here, I've seen many people when they want to do it their side title. Ah God, when they want to do their side title, you know what they do? They will just push the name of their website, maybe like name of the company is Dleading Web Design. They will just put Dleading Web Design here, or maybe the name of the company is what is it called? Okay, maybe like that the one I use on French website. They will just put it there. Maybe the name of the company is Ebons Engineering. They will just put it here. See, the truth of the matter is this is a game. What those big brands are doing is this. Shey you see this guy? Shey you see this guy, which is me, this guy that you are seeing here, which is me, and this guy that you are seeing here, which is me, which is this my competitor, this one, and the third guy, I think the third guy is in the second page now, which is Carrot Blue. I want to show you. If you watch my first video, you watch my first video on SEO series, on this SEO series, you will notice that this guy that is in page 2 now was in page 1 before. I'm just showing you, but now is in page 2 now. Now guys, what am I showing you all these things? That all these things that you are seeing, web design company in Ibadan, Carrot Blue, the best web design company that you are seeing here, this is what they use as their site title. Nobody is going to use their Carrot Blue. This one is Carrot Blue Web, right? Carrot Blue Web will not use Carrot Blue Web as a site title because he understands that nobody will search for Carrot Blue Web on the internet. People who are he understand that people who are, it's not as if nobody will search for it too. Now, why did I use, let me go to the first page. This is the second page. Let me go to the first page, page 1. Now let me tell you something. If you notice in my own business, I'm showing you this secret so that you can understand. In my own business name is Dleading.com. Why don't I use Dleading.com? Because I know that many people who know this name, they are not much. But people who are searching for Dleading.com, they can't be much than people who are searching for the best web design company. So if you are ranking, if you are doing an SEO, the first thing you need to do is that you need to look at what is my business all about. Maybe you are doing you specialize on having a restaurant, and you give your business name is Temi Kitchen, abi Efe Kitchen. Now when you give your business name that kind of store, or Omolola Kitchen, now people who will search for Omolola Kitchen and people who will search for what is it called, the best restaurants, people will search for the best restaurants will be much than people will search for Omolola Kitchen, Efe Kitchen, Lovely Kitchen, eatery, any name, I don't care. Now that is the first place you need to think about. No, I need to give my business name what people are searching. I need to give my site title what people are searching for. But the truth of the matter is that today many people did not know the importance of site title. They just use the name of the name of their client and say, okay, the client name is Dleading.com. Okay, let me put Dleading here. It doesn't work like that. The site name is what is it called? Chris Wise or any carrotblue.com. Let me put Carrot Blue here. It doesn't work like that. The site name is Emi Graphics, so let me put Emi Graphics here. It doesn't work like that. Emi Graphics is my friend and it's my colleague in school, in my department mate. So it's a good graphic designer. In case you want to learn from him or you want to patronize him, please do that. I love him so much. He's very good. Now, because I am designing a website for an Emi Graphics does not mean that I should put Emi Graphics in a site title. It does not work like that, because people who will search for the best graphic designer in Akumba will be, or in Ondo State, will be far better, will be far much than people who will search for Emi Graphics. So, and that is the importance of having a website. What is the importance of having a website? The importance of having a website is that you want to attract clients that you did not know. You want to attract clients from different places across the globe. Now, if you open a shop, I am taking my time to explain all these things to you so that when you are going out there to perform an SEO for your client, you are not just doing anyhow. You are doing something that bring quick results. You are not just doing something that when your clients begin to ask you, we paid for you now, why have we not seen results? You are doing something. You are as a web. I know most of people who will be viewing my website, my video. Most of them are web designers. So you are designing a website with the mindset that I want to design a website that will compete with other websites. Kai. Oh God. Okay. Let me just share. I'm saying that I'm sharing much. There's still much and much. See, this thing is deeper. So one of the things you need to do is that now imagine if I use my site title as Dleading. Now, people who will call me, who will search for Dleading web design on Google are people who know me. Okay, for example now, let's do a basic, let's do something. Now, do you know about 4,500 for this keyword, the best web design company in Ibadan, right? So let's put the number here. Okay. $4,500 something. Now let me search for the leading web design. Now about 72,300 results. This what I'm trying to teach you now, I didn't learn it from anybody. Like I said, anything I'm teaching you is what the Lord personally taught me. Though there's an influence that I've learned some things under some people, but most of the things I'm teaching you, that I'll be teaching you in this video, it is not anything I learned from anybody. It is all what God taught me by Himself, what God has helped me to learn over time. So that's why I said my video, sometimes you might be seeing me saying God loves me, God does me this, God did this for me. You just need to bear it with me, that is just me. Now let's do the calculation. This is when people search for the best web design company in Ibadan. We have this result 475,000. But when people search for my own domain keyword, which is Dleading web design, it is 72,300. That means we have 402,700. Now imagine this. Imagine you are using this keyword. How many, and out of this keyword, not everybody will come to you. There's a lot of people who are using this keyword. A lot of people are using this keyword. That means your own portion may not be much. You might not be seeing much clients than when you now use this broad keyword that people are searching for. Guys, you need to be wise up in this game. Seriously, you need to wise up and know the key, know the strategy behind this thing, know the secret behind this thing. That is what I'm trying to show you. If these two things alone is what I'm going to cover in this video, and you know it, you know how to use it, I am okay. I am not doing a video because of any sake. I am not doing it. All the things I'm doing are what people are collecting huge amount of money to teach. Even though after collecting the money, they will still not teach you the best, the deeper thing of it. But I'm teaching you, I want you to understand every bit of SEO that God has helped me to learn. So guys, follow my tutorial, jot down, please jot down and stay focused on this video, because I know that by the end of this video, by the end of this series, you yourself will be able to compete with people who call themselves SEO guru. Now if you have seen the difference, that the difference between using your keyword, your own brand name, and using the general brand name under your business area. Okay, now you may not be having issue that what about how do I know the kind of names to use or the kind of things to use? For example, now you specialize on cooking, maybe that is what you specialize on. You have a eatery and you want to do an FU audit for an eatery company, and the name of the eatery is, let's just say the name of the eatery is Omolola Kitchen. Sorry, do I even get this kitchen like this? I'm not that good in English. Aiten. Sorry, in case I get it or I did not get it, just ignore that. Yeah, maybe the name of the stove is Omolola Kitchen, and you come to the and you, now what you need to do first is just come here. Can just say okay, Omolola Kitchen, right? Let me just type Omolola Kitchen. TCH. Okay, yeah. Omolola Kitchen. Now, can you see we have 28,000, and out of these 28,000, most of them are not even from. Most of them are maybe probably who are doing, only you. Now, this guy, okay, this guy now is easy and family approved recipe. Okay, this guy is also talking about stuff. Now, let assume I want to check. So let me just take your time a little bit and show you something. Let's check this guy's website. I don't even know the name. I just formed the name from my head, so I don't even know that there's someone who is actually doing to that. Now, if you notice this guy, this particular person, if you notice it, is one ranking on number one because we use his name. Now let's check the site. Easy and tasty family approved recipe. Let's check the site title. Let me check the site title. Let me spell the site rather and see what the guy is using. Now, Chef Lola Kitchen, easy and family approved recipe. Okay, this is what he's using. Now, let's come back. Let me close it. Okay, let me copy it. You come here. The first thing is you paste it here. You go back. You close this place. Now you go. You just close this. Let me just close. Okay, let me still leave it, and I will come here. Now, when I come here, I want to do the same way. I can just say, now let me check the particular state. I just want to know the state. Let me just close through. Maybe I can see. Maybe I want to show you something so that you can see. Why is the site so low? Yeah, guys, I'll actually checked. I read through. Maybe I can actually see. Maybe it's ranking for a particular geographical location, but I noticed that it's not ranking for a particular geographical location. This is just about him, and he talk about the husband being behind because our husband is a web designer, a tech guy, so whether. Now, what I want to show you is that let's come back to here. Now, let us I now search for Omolola Kitchen, right? That is, and we have this about 28,000 results. So let us we now search for. Let us this Omolola Kitchen is located in Lagos. Now he has a store in Lagos. So I now the person I'm also working for who actually have this particular store, who is a restaurant, is also Omolola Kitchen. This one is using Chef Lola Kitchen, right? Now the person I'm actually ranking for is Omolola Kitchen. That is the name of the business, and a particular person is ranking as number one at Chef Lola Kitchen. And the search result we are seeing is about 28,000 results. So let us I now said the best kitchen in Lagos. Now, do you see When we search for Omonola kitchen, we see about 28,000. But when we search for the best kitchen in Lagos, we see about 11.2 million result. Now, what do you need to think about? Now, some other SEO gurus will tell you that, right, instead of you to go and come and rank for this keyword, why don't you go and rank for that one that has small keyword, which with the one that has 28,000. That by the time you rank for that one that has 28,000, which is Omonola kitchen that we search, that there's a probability that your website will rank first when people search for it. Yeah, it's true in one side, and it is also wrong in one side. It's true in the sense that if people who know you, who know your business name, are the ones searching for your business, they will see you as number one. Now, you see the difference. Now, let me copy this one. 11,000 stuff. Let me copy it and paste it here and put it here so that you can. Control V. The best kitchen in Lagos, and this one has 28,000. Has 28,000, right? Now, some people believe that if you are ranking for this one, you'll be able to come up first on Google, right? Now, it's just like when you search for Dleading web design, I will be the first person you will see, no matter how it is. But let's be sincere to each other. That's why I said you need to ask for the goal of your client. If the goal of your client to attract customer that know him, or the goal of your client is to attract customer that does not even know him, both the one that know him and the one that does not know him. Now, if the goal of your client is to attract a customer that know him, that means if I know a particular customer that this customer is a Dleading web designer, for example, now I know you guys that are watching my video, you know Dleading web design. So if my goal is to attract you alone, but come to think about it, many of you that are watching my video, many of you does not know me. Some of you come to YouTube to search for something and you see my video among those things you search for. But come to think about it, if I have used Dleading web design, would you have searched for Dleading web design that you did not know before? Of course, no. You won't search for it. You will just search for general thing that relate with what you are looking for. But what about if I was able to identify the general thing that you are looking for, and I put my name and I rank for that same thing? There's a probability that when you are scrolling down, you will see me among those general things that you are searching for. But what about if I just use now see this guy, see the difference. If I use Omonola kitchen now, when you search for it, the probability of you seeing me at the top is very high. Why? Because I am ranking for this. But what about if you search for the best kitchen in Lagos? See the result. Now, where I said this thing is right is that if your purpose of your SEO is for you to attract clients that know what you are doing already, that know your business name already, then you can go for this. Now, it becomes easy for me now that if people search for Dleading web design or even Dleading alone, they will see me among. I am so sure let me just search for Dleading alone, not even Dleading alone, not even Dleading web design this time around. Now, can you see? Just Dleading alone. Now, what about if I now complete the Dleading web design? Now, that means if I'm using this keyword, there's a high probability that no, I'm going to rank as number one. Now, but what about I don't want to target people who know me alone? I also also want to target people who does not know me, because people who does not know me are people who have the money to pay me. People who know me alone I can't settle down for people who know me. See, as an SEO, you need to what I want to cover in this, I think I'm taking this thing too far because what I want to cover is too much. So if I say I should begin to dwell on one aspect now, we just spend most of the time here. So let me just explain more to you. But I want you guys to get the concept. See, it is good if you want to attract people who know you. Now let us know, why does business have a website? Think about it. If they want to attract people who know them, at least they have a shop. At least they know some of their friends. They know some people who know them, who know their shop, who can easily locate them in their shop. So if they need people who know them, they won't come for websites, because they know people know them. So people can easily come to them or search for them. But I can tell you the truth from experience, every business owner need more clients. They don't need people who know them. They need more people who does not know them to come and know them. They want people who does not know them to come and know them, and that is why they are paying you heavily as a web designer to design a website for them. That is why they are paying you heavily as a SEO expert to help them to put their website in front page. Then that is why you need to put your brain together. You need to be adequately informed. You need to have adequate knowledge about how to do, so that you can help your client to achieve his objective, his or her objective. So that is why you need to know that, okay, if these people are paying me to help them to get more clients, what do I need to do? And I know that people who are searching for the best, we are using kitchen now for this particular, let's assume we're using kitchen now for an example. Now, and I know that the people who are searching for Omola kitchen, they are 28,000, and out of this 28,000, there is no probability that everybody will know me. Some people they will have so many people who are appearing Omola. So we are going to share this keyword. But what about if I rank for this keyword, this large keyword, 11 million people? What about if I can search for the best kitchen in Lagos? That means 11 million people are searching for this thing. Let's assume out of these 11 million people, at least you'll be able to gain at least over what you do. At least if you can be able to be seeing 200 people every day, I think it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. At least it's okay. Now, that is what you need to do. Then what do I need to do if I want to do my site title? The first thing I will do is that this Omonola kitchen, I will not use it. I will use the best kitchen in Lagos as my site title. So what I'll be using here now is, now this is the French website. Actually, I just install it and just use it to make a training. But let me I want to do now. What will I be doing? All I will just come and put here is, in my general setting is, I'm coming. I'll just come here and just type the best web designer in French. I can say in French language. Or in French country, or in a particular country, or in, let's just say the best web designer in, I'm in Lagos now. Let me just say Lagos. Now, immediately I use this as my site title. Now it becomes easy that when people are searching for the best web designer in Lagos, the probability of me showing up, mind you, I'm not saying when you just put this thing alone you will show at number one. I'm not saying that, but you will be among the result that Google will show. But if I'm using French web designer, or let me just say French website. Believe me, before I will rank at number one, before I will even rank, and if people are searching for the best web designer, they will not even show me, because that is not my side title. That is why when you are doing an SEO for people, for clients, make sure you look for the keyword that people are searching for most and use it. Now, the truth of the matter is, if you are using the keyword people are searching for most to rank as number one, it's not that easy like that. But with my strategy, with my method that I'm using, believe me, you will rank as number one. Believe me, with time. And mind you, from the beginning I've told you, this principle I'm teaching you is not something that work within a month or 2 months or 3 months. It's a principle that work within the minimum of 6 months to a year. So I'm not here to cajole you. I'm here to teach you what is working. So I won't tell you that if you do this thing, that is not me. I will tell you what is working and what is not working. So since I've put the best, if you are doing your own for maybe the best eatery, if you are doing it for an eatery, just type the best eatery in the location of that client. Maybe the eatery you are actually ranking for is in Ibadan. Just type the best eatery in Ibadan rather than using Omolola eatery. If the Omolola eatery is in Lagos, just use the best eatery in Lagos. It's okay. Don't use Omolola eatery, because people will search for that name. They are less. So look for the name that people are searching for, that is very, very much. Now, don't forget, I tell you, I talk about something. Now, let's start for eatery. It's kitchen we are using. Sorry, let's search for best kitchen alone. Now, the best kitchen in Lagos is this keyword. Omolola kitchen is this keyword. I'm teaching you something so that you can see something. Just grab this secret and run with it. That is all you need. Now, look at best kitchen alone. Look at the result. Okay, let's come here again. Best kitchen. This is the result. Let me just take away this. Now, this is the first theory. Omolola kitchen. Okay. Now, Omolola kitchen has 28,000, and this kitchen is located in Lagos. The best kitchen in Lagos has 11,200,000. Now, when we use the best kitchen in Lagos, we have 11,200,000. When we now search for the best kitchen alone, we have 4,760,000,000. Okay. Now, don't forget, in my previous video, I talk about long keyword. I talk about hard keyword, easy keyword, and long tail keyword. If you can remember, in my previous video on SEO made simple, I talk about hard keyword, easy keyword, and long tail keyword. And I tell you that what people are using is long tail. Remember, if you come and check my video tutorial, my SEO video tutorial, complete video tutorial, I talk about it, that people's hard keyword, easy keyword, and long tail keyword. Now, I'm not playing these videos. Let me just pause it. Yeah, in this video tutorial, that is why this is where I talk about it. Now, let me tell you something. Let me show you add keyword now. See, from this now, this is add keyword. Why is it add? It's add because it is just short. The keyword is short. The keyword is just straightforward. and straightforward keyword that I usually add. Then if this one is add, now this one now we can actually assume this one as easy because this is just the name of the brand. But when you're talking about long tail keyword is by adding some spices to a keyword. Now, what is the keyword you are looking for? This is just the best kitchen and Lagos. These are the two keywords. But you want to add this is best kitchen and this is the keyword best kitchen. But you want to add spicy to it. Now, spicy is this the best and Lagos. Those are the spicy. Because see, when you are targeting people, let me tell you something. When you are doing an SEO, when you are targeting as a business owner, not everybody will buy from you. But not everybody is your audience. But there are specific people that you want. You only want people who are interested in this keyword. And that is why I tell you, as an SEO, you need to know the location of your client. See, let me tell you something. If I'm in Nigeria, it's easy for me to do a business with people in Nigeria than to go and do a business with people in outside the country. You know why? I don't see them. I don't know them. But people in Nigeria, I know it's easy for us to see each other. But people outside the country, for us to see each other may be taking some time. Now, let me just reduce it again. If I'm I'm in Lagos now, it will become easy for me to do a business with people who is in Lagos than to give a business to people who is in Ondo. Why? Because I know that it will become easy. Someone who is living in Lagos, I can easily see the person. But someone who is living in Ondo, and we need to travel from Lagos to Ondo before we can see. So the level of my trust in someone who is in Lagos will be higher than the level of my trust in someone who is in Ondo. And that alone does not determine the trust factor. But see, when we are ranking for a particular keyword, who is like eatery, see, who want to buy food? It is people within that state, within that people that will order for your food, that will come and eat in your eatery. And that is why you can, just rank for this. Now, let's say you now want to kill it, you now want to add the spice very, very well to this particular keyword. You can just narrow it to that state. You can just say the best kitchen in Ikeja, Lagos. You have add spicy to it. So that is how to go about it. And if you look at this guy now, digital marketing in Ibadan. Can you see? Web design in Ibadan. This is a site title. Now, Caris Blue. Let me show you. This is Caris Blue site title. Web design company in Ibadan. Caris Blue. Best web designer in Ibadan, Nigeria. I hope you are getting it now. Look at what this guy did here. Best web designer in Ibadan, Nigeria. And what I did here, the best kitchen in Ikeja, Lagos. Now, in case people search for the best web designer in Nigeria, this guy will pop up. In case people search for the best web designer in Ibadan, this guy will pop up. And according to what this guy told me, because this guy is using premium store, so he told me he's ranking for 2 keywords because he's in a premium store. But even without you not using premium store, there is a method you can still rank for 2 keywords by using God. okay. So don't worry. See, guys. Don't worry, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know. Trust me, you are getting them. I'm going to teach you all you need to know. So what do I need to do now here is just to come here and say, let us mean this side, this web design. Okay, we're using a kitchen, so let me just maintain the kitchen. But unfortunately, I have actually installed a template that's talk about web design. But let us assume we are using, just ignore this thing. Let us assume this is a kitchen now. We are designing this website is a kitchen with an eatery website. So what do I need to put here? All I just need to put here is just to come here and just type. And my eatery, my eatery is in Ikeja and I base in Lagos. I will just copy this. Copy this, Ctrl C, and come back here and paste it here, Ctrl V. Now after I've pasted it here, my tagline. So for these two guys, I'm unable to see their tagline, but based on experience and based on what we talk about, okay, I think I've seen this guy. But don't worry, I will try to make a research on how you can see people's tagline. But based on experience and based on what I've had in common with people. Now look at my tagline. This is my tagline. This is my keyword. I'm showing you this. This is my keyword. My site title rather. I deliberately put my Dleading web design here, my name, because if you look at, I told you something that when you are doing an SEO for a site, you make sure you copy those people who are ahead of you, what they are doing. Try to model after it. See, in this business, copy is allowed. It is only in an exam hall that copy is not allowed. But in a business, copy is allowed so far you want to have the same result. When I want to come up, these two guys are the one ranking as number. This one is ranking as number 1. This is ranking as number 2. But when I want to come up with my, I need to go and study this guy. What is he doing? This guy is blue. This guy is blue rather. Is the one ranking as number 1. This one is ranking as number 2 rather. So I need to go and study this guy is blue. What is he doing that is making him to rank as number 1? I need to study this one. But I didn't pay much attention on this guy because this guy is ranking in Ibadan and he's also ranking, he has 2 websites and he's also ranking another one for Lagos. This guy does not really based in Ibadan. I think he's based in Lagos. But he just want to be, he creates one website for Ibadan, one website for Lagos, so that I can be able to get 2 particular clients for these 2 states. I need to go and but this one is in Ibadan, I know it very well. So I need to go and study this guy. What is he doing? I even paid this guy to go and learn under him, though he didn't reveal his secret to me like that. But by my own personal study, I was able to get his secret through the help of Christ. Now I was like, okay, this guy web design company in Ibadan, and he put his business name here. Okay, let me do the best web design company in Ibadan, and I put my business name here. So you can do this thing as a site title. So when people are searching, now look at this thing now. I am searching for a particular keyword, which is this. Don't forget, I said this one is easy keyword. Something like this is easy keyword because this is the business name. Why something like this is add keyword, long tail keyword, and why something like this is an add keyword. Now what I do is that I combine the both easy keyword and the long tail keyword. Look at what I do. The best web design company in Ibadan, long tail keyword, easy keyword, Dleading web design. This is a business name. Hope you get it like that. So these two together, if you notice this guy uses this particular stuff. He uses this thing. I use the same thing here, and I copy it, and I've shown you how to get it. Just click on the person's business name and click on the spec, you will see it. So I copy it, Ctrl C, I copy it, and I come to this place and I paste it here. Let me just change. Let us say I want to change this one. Let me just change this one to Lagos or Ikeja, Lagos. Now I've done this now. Now in your own, I believe you are SEO, make sure you do the same thing for the client. Put the command, every business has a particular general time name that they are using. If it is an eatery, the eatery is a general time name for people who are doing a restaurant and stuff. So if your business is a restaurant, search for the best eatery. Use the best eatery in that particular state that the restaurant is located. Hope you are getting it now. If the restaurant is located in Ibadan, use Ibadan. If the restaurant is located in Ikeja, use Ikeja. If the restaurant is located in that state, don't go for the Nigeria first. Because people who want to buy food, they will not go and search for the best kitchen in Nigeria. They go and search for the best eatery that are within their environment. And that is why you can't talk about SEO and not talk about Google My Business. It does not work like that. You must have Google My Business. It's a must. And that is why I will teach you. I encourage every one of you to come to my YouTube channel and come and watch a video I did on Google My Business, because you will really need it. This is it. Let me just close this. This is it. How to set up a Google My Business profile. This is it. So it is a must for you guys to have it. So after you have done with this, now the next one is tagline. It's very very important. You need it to succeed as a web designer. You need it. So how do I get tagline? From this name you can get tagline, but I think in the next series I will be showing you how you can get, because I won't lie to you, I'm not sure we can cover how to submit your website to Google now, but I will be stopping in this tagline because I don't want this video to be long, and I must be sincere with you now. I think we are spending much time, so I will stop in this tagline. In the next video, in the next series, I will show you how you can get tagline and how you can submit your website to Google, and from there we move. There's still a lot of things to cover in this SEO series, and please, I don't want to rush you guys, because if I'm to rush you guys and do a video on SEO series, I have been to do it in a one video, believe me, I may be spending like 10 hours, and you know, people cannot sit down for what to watch 10 hours videos. Let's be fair. I can't even sit down for it. I can still watch 30 minutes, 1 hour. I can still watch it. I can still watch 2 hours. But going long, I can't watch it. And this, I don't want to rush you guys. I want you guys to get this thing. I want you to have accurate knowledge of it. That is why I'm doing the video a bit by bit like this. Please, I want you to just endure with me and follow my teaching. Thank you very much. Now, let me show you my tagline. Now, I've seen so many people who search for SEO company in Ibadan that get in touch with me. So how do I look at my tag? This is my tagline. I'm being honest to you now. I'm an SEO web designer. I'm a web designer. What am I doing? If you look at my website, okay, let me just see this. If you look at my website, Dleading. Now, if you look through my website now, can you see? Now, if you come to my service, I talk about this is what I do, 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 this is what I do. So I pick which one is the key one that people are searching for. People are searching for search engine optimization, like. People are searching for social media, like. People are searching for e-commerce website, like. People are searching for content management. Now, every business has what they specialize on, what they are doing. As an eatery, they may be doing maybe they are doing local recipe, maybe they are doing local food, maybe they're cooking salad, fried rice. You can just pick some of them, pick some of the key words that every history used to have. In case you don't know it, see, Google have make it easy. Just come here and type keyword in for an eatery or eatery, example of eatery service. Restaurant, carry out operation, cafeteria, blah blah. You will see a lot of things. Or better still, ask the client, this is your service. What are the services you render? What are the services? Okay, we deliver food. Okay, we cook food for people. We write a lot of things that we tell you. I don't really know about history, so I can't really say much about that. If it is web designer, but I don't want to use web design alone now. I want to use something else. So your first thing is ask the client, sorry, what are the services you render? Can I know them? Okay, we deliver food, we cook food, we do this, we do that. Then we tell you all those things. That is why when you are going to a client, when you are talking to a client, don't just talk and talk. Your head cannot comprehend everything. Take your diary and jot some things. Many people will not teach you all these things. Many a time when I'm talking to my client, I must be sincere with you. I will put my phone on record, so that when I finish talking to my client, I will go back and listen to the voice note. Okay, this is the point that my client make. This is the cogent point, so that I can use it. See, I will tell you again, all of us are in this business to make money and to make fame. That is it. Some are in this business to make fame, some are in this business to make money. Either of it, I know these are the two reasons why we are in this business, and we must be able to make money. How can we make money? Is by doing our work in a professional way. How can we make fame? Is by doing our work in a professional way. Please, this is why I'm taking my time. So if you look at what I put here for my SEO, for my tagline, the best web design company in Ibadan. SEO company, can you see? Digital marketing, web designer in Ibadan, web developer in Ibadan, web manager in Ibadan. Why do I use this tagline, this long tail tagline, web manager in Ibadan? Because when people search for this keyword, I want them to be able to see me. When people search for this keyword, I want them to be able to see me. When people search for this keyword, I want them to be able to see me. When people search for this keyword, I want them to be able to see me. When people search for this keyword, I want them to be able to see me. When people now search for this keyword, I want them to be able to see me. So if people did not see me, now the truth of the matter is that when people search for this keyword now, you will see me as number one, that is sure. But if you search for this keyword, you might not see me as number one, but you will see me among them. When you search for this, okay, let's search for web designer in Ibadan. You might not see me as number one, but you will see me among one of them. And I will tell you the reason. Let's come here and close this tab. Paste this, enter. Web designer in Ibadan. Now, who do you see? Is blue as number one. This one as number two, right? Can you see what I'm talking about? And that's why I tell you that Google My Business is very, very important. You must do it, because all these keywords, I have embedded it in my Google My Business when I was registering it. So, when you scroll down again, now this is the first guy, creative keyword, because can you see? This is the second guy, carries blue web. Let's go to the next stage. John Beat is the third guy. Other one, they are not kini. That's why I'm not counting them. Any website that does not end with .com, they are not part. Can you hear? I'm the fourth guy now, number 4. Creative, Caris Blue is creative is number 1, Caris Blue is number 2, John Beat is number 3, Dleading is number 4 now. Now, anyone that you see like this, I have this one, they are not part of it. The one that end with .com, that the name end with .com, that is what we are looking at after. So now when you look at it now, can you see? Web designer. Can you see this pop up? Now this is what make them to see me. SEO. Now let's search for SEO. Let's search for web developer in Ibadan first. Now if you notice, now this guy is different. Now this guy is in about what now? It's in number 1. This guy, you know, when we search for web designer in Ibadan, this guy was in number 3. Now it's in number 1 now. You know why? That is the major keyword is focusing on. Look at Caris Blue, number 2 in Google My Business. But you see me in Google My Business, I was not there. But I know if you open Google My Business to see more, I will be among 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Let me see where I will be in Google My Business map. Can you see I'm in number 5 in web developer in Ibadan. I hope you are getting the idea now. So I'm doing all these things. I want to be honest with you guys, to show you the secret of how this thing works, so that you can know, so that when you are doing you approach all these things with facts. You just approach it with clear way, so that you'll be able to have a good result. These are most of the time. These are what take me some years, some months to learn. If not for God, all these things I wouldn't know them. Now, let's look at the first website which is ranking as number 1 for web developer in Ibadan. In fact, There is no website which is ranking in Google front page for number one. Okay, let's go to number two and see who will be ranking for one. No. Yeah, Caris Blue. Caris Blue. This guy. Two. Can you see? Creative what? Let's see number three. Who will the number three be? John Beat. Okay. Yeah, John Beat also come up also. Number three. And even what brings John Beat also is the keyword. So I don't want to waste more time, but I know I will be among them. Very, very sure. Very, 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 very sure. Nah, yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Now, what brought me out here is not about the keyword I put in, but this word that I've written, and that is where on page SEO we are going to get there. Don't worry. Don't let me rush you. Don't let me rush you, guys. We are going to get there. We are going to get. I'm going to cover everything, both on page and off page. How to go about them, and both how to write your web content, everything. I'm going to show you and guide you on everything. So now, what am I doing is that I make sure I put all these keyword in my store, so that in case anybody are searching for any of these, I will be able to rank as number one. I'll be able to show forth, even if I'm not ranking as number one, because my keyword that is making me to rank as number one, this is it. This is my targeted keyword. This one. But the reason why I put all these things is so that if people are searching for all these things also, I'll be able to come out as number one. Even though I'm not in number one, at least I'll be able to be among the results that Google will show. I hope you are getting it like that. So that is how to go about in your tagline. Just make sure you cover everything you are talking about, or everything that is in line with your brand, with your business. That okay, you are ranking as for web design. You are a web designer. You know that normally it is normal for web designer to be to know about SEO. Normally so it is normal for a web designer to know about digital marketing. It is normal for web designer to be a web developer, to be all these things. Web manager. As a web designer, you must be a web manager. So make sure you put all the key or all your services together and put them in your search. In your tagline. So how do you write your tagline? You can write a tagline by either using the first keyword that you are ranking for, and put this thing to demarcate that is another keyword, or you can put this dash. But when you are writing a tagline, I encourage you guys to use this tag. So after you write another keyword again, you demarcate it again, another keyword again, demarcate it again, another keyword again, demarcate it again, another keyword again, demarcate it again. After writing everything, copy everything. So let me just copy everything. You copy everything, Ctrl C, and you come to this place and you paste it here, and you scroll down. Click on save changes. So once you save it like that, now can you see settings save? Now you have saved it, then you have a full rest assurance that at least I've done some, because these are the foundation. If you get it wrong, believe me, you might not really get to that front page that you are eager to get to. That is why you must get it right by fire by fire. That's why I'm going to teach you on how to get it right. See, I won't rush this series. I won't rush it. I will be taking it step by step, a little bit, so that you can get everything accurately. So after you get this thing, you save it. So in the next video tutorial, in the next series, I'll be showing you some other steps again that you need to take. You will notice that if you notice what we're doing, we're taking it step by step. Yeah, let's take it step by step like this so that you can have best result. I'm not a kind of YouTube video that will show you how to do an SEO for your website and in the next 20 minutes they have done. And you think that is it. You think that is all SEO is all about, and that is why you keep wondering, I did SEO for my site and you are not seeing results. Come on guys, it's not about 1 minute. Those people are not sharing you details of what they are doing. They are not telling you the full details. Me, I will be open up to you. I will show you everything. And what I'm teaching you is what people are collecting every amount of money for. But you are getting it for free of charge. So guys, if you are just watching my YouTube video for the first time, please click on the subscribe button, and please you can share this video to your loved one. I will encourage you to help to share this with your loved one, with your colleague who is also a web designer or who want to learn about SEO. Please help me to share this video with them. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate you. In the next video, I'm going to be teaching you some other key important things that a web designer and an SEO expert need to do. You need to do that aspect, and that aspect is an aspect that you won't want to miss, because missing it is it's not a good idea. So I won't advise you to miss that aspect. Please, I won't advise you to miss that aspect. And if you don't want to miss that aspect, click on the subscribe button so that you can be notified, and click on the notification button also so that you can be notified anytime I drop my latest video, so that you can be carried along and you can know everything about this thing. And another thing I used to tell people is, see, to have results, it's not just about what you know alone, it's about Christ. Please guys, if you are watching my YouTube video for the first time, or I don't know, even if you are not the first time, you are watching my YouTube video please, I want you to know that Jesus loves you. He cares much about your life. The reason why you are watching this video, you are hearing about Jesus, is because he loves you. Many people want to hear about him, but they are not given the privilege. But here are you. You have been given the privilege to be among living souls. Many people want to hear about Jesus, but they are dead. They are not alive now. But you are still alive. It's by God's mercy. It's by God's love. Please, I am encouraging you guys. If you have not given your life to Christ, please, I want you to give your life to Christ so that you can enjoy the best in life. Jesus loves you and he wants the best for you. He cares much about your life. Your life will be something worth valuable if you can just attach your life to Christ. Your life will become a sought after, that people begin to seek after you if you can just allow Christ to be in your life. My brothers and sisters, Jesus loves you. Please, I want you to give your life to Christ so that you can enjoy the best in life. And I pray the Lord God Almighty will be with you. Have a wonderful day ahead of you. Thank you very much. I really love you. And if you want to reach out to me, you want to discuss some things with me, you are free to, check the description button of this video. You will see my phone number there. You see my WhatsApp number there. You will see how you can reach out to me. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day ahead of you. God bless you.